At the heart of the Epstein files is one massive cover-up. Many now believe Jeffrey Epstein isn't even dead and that Ghislaine Maxwell isn't even in jail. Because in her jailhouse interview, she looked completely different from her usual appearance. And get this, she was recently spotted in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, alongside her brother.
Ghislaine? Do I know you? You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No? I used to order hella pizza off of her.
Oh, really?
She always delivered, yeah.
Oh, sounds good.
The two are still alive and actively work to protect everyone else named in these files.
I believe someone just found Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine? Do I know you? You know Ghislaine?
No, sorry.
No? I used to order hella pizza off of her.
Oh, really?
She always delivered, yeah.
Oh, sounds
Now I'll give her some credit. She did a good job at hiding her British accent, but you can't hide those chompers or that nose. Look at the dip in the nose, the flare in the nostrils, the damn teeth, the way they sit. How about that upper lip? Come on now. They'll call you a psycho for suggesting that this could be Ghislaine, but then they'll try to sell us this, whatever this is. It's not her. Just notice how her left eye sits slightly lower than her right eye in both of these images. And this is a consistent feature in multiple images. Something fishy is definitely going on, but I'd love to know your opinion in the comments below.
r/conspiracy going crazy over Gizzy. GHISLAINE Maxwell. Okay, let me pull this up and find it. So this is the conspiracy post we got going on here. Let me see how I pull it up. So they think it's a different person. Is that it? This is not a same person. So people think it's a different guy or a different person. I mean, okay, let me see where the other image is. Yeah, here's another one right here. So they think this is a different GHISLAINE Maxwell. As a portrait artist, here are the different facial features that I noticed in GHISLAINE Maxwell's 2026 appearance. So eyebrow shape looks different. Eyelids should sag more over time, especially since GHISLAINE had hooded eyelids. Now she has a double eyelid. Note possible with surgery. Yeah, but how could she have gotten surgery if she was there? Noses do get bigger in old age and with menopause, but it looks completely different than the original. It's also more of a button nose, which is wider and shorter. This is not logical for cosmetic surgery / rhinoplasty. That's a nose job. And or hormonal changes. A few inconsistencies in lobe fattiness. I don't know about that. Her mouth is wider and the distance between smile lines. Her lips are also more defined, sharp, and flat. This could be a result of stopping lip filler. Her chin is also widely different in a way that no plastic surgeon would do. The position of her chin or prominent chin bone moves up a centimeter, which is part of the skull shape. What the fuck? So they think this is a fake. This is the fake one? What the hell is this? I don't know, guys. Like, I asked Grok to analyze the photos, and so I'm gonna go and say Super Grok. Okay, let me go and just pull this up. MS Paint. Nope, wrong one. MS Paint. All right, no, we'll try it out. No, it's all right. It's all right. Let me black this out too real quick because it might confuse it with this right here. Okay, because it might, you know, like, is the AI, right? And so save GHISLAINE. Who cares? Okay. Yeah, so there we go. All right. So I'll try it out. We'll see what happens, okay? We're going to get into this. We're going to figure it out. All right. Analyze this photo and tell me the differences between these two people. Okay. All right, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out right now. Let's go. Because I'm predicating it on it being two different people. So if it catches me, then that means it's probably fake. Nothing in the image, explicit ID, complicating direct tool access. Uh-oh. And so we're going to figure it out. Grok sucks at this? It might, but we're going to figure it out. Because the AI will know this. This is why it's smart. It can do this stuff. Look at the missing tattoo on Epstein. I already saw that. The one on his arm. Yeah, I already went through all that. I've seen a lot of these already. Like, y'all need to keep in mind that, like, I mean, I do see the shit on, like, all the crazy stuff that's going on. I see a lot of it, okay? So, let me go and find this here. Her glasses make this one look bigger with the lenses. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just see what it says, though. And that's what really matters. You need to use Gemini at the same time with the same question. You think I should try that, too? Okay. All right, I'm gonna do it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do it with the Gemini, too. Gemini, not now. Okay, analyze the photo, upload the photo. There's the photo. Okay, and I'm gonna have it be thinking. Yeah, think. I'm gonna put it on thinking mode. Upload. Okay, so this is what it says. Two individuals' faces with red rectangular boxes highlighting specific facial features. It appears to be a screenshot frame from a graphic. I'll tell you the two differences. Key differences: gender presentation, age appearance, facial expression, hair, and grooming. The comparison might be from a video or a meme. And the two people seem distinct individuals rather than the same person at different times. Man, so even the AI says it. That's a lot. So the AI even said, so they look East Asian? Yeah, look at this. So this comparison may be from a video or a meme, but based solely on the photo, the two people seem distinct individuals rather than the same person at different times. What is the likelihood that they are two different people? Give me a percentage. 90, wait, key factors that make them very likely two different people. I'd estimate over 95% probability that they are distinct individuals, not the same person. So does it say it's two different people? Of two individuals. Wait, even Gemini says this too. Wait a minute. How certain are you that they are two different people? In the world of facial analysis, there is a distinct difference between lookalike and biometric match. While I can't provide a forensic grade guarantee of 100%, the anatomical markers in these two photos lean heavily towards them being different individuals. If I were a betting AI, I'd say they were different people.
This may be the most creepy painting I've ever seen, and I think I may have figured out who it is. But first, we need to break down the image itself. On the table, we can clearly see Chase J.P. Morgan on the cash. We have a man with flowers behind his back in his boxers, covering his mouth with what appears to be a shush sign. And disturbingly, to his left is a mirror with a reflection of Snow White. Now, if you go to the DOJ website and you type in Snow White, 60 results will pop up. In one of those files is a message from Jess Staley stating, "That was fun, say hi to Snow White." And Jeffrey responds, "What character would you like next?" Now I found an even more disturbing email that was sent on the exact same date as the prior email. It was a message from someone who's redacted, which is very odd to me, to Jeffrey. It reads, "The Snow White was effed twice as soon as she put on her costume." Now if that wasn't disturbing enough, with a little bit of research you would see that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the 1937 version, Snow White was only 14 years old. Now referring back to the emails, who is Jess Staley? Well, Jess Staley worked at JP Morgan from 1990 to 2013. Maybe that's just a coincidence, but take a look at this. With a quick Google search, you can see a very strange image. Jess Staley with his finger over his mouth. Well, that looks oddly similar to the painting that we were just looking at. If you put these two images side by side, you can't tell me that is not the same person.
Victoria Hervey, a former girlfriend of Prince Andrew and a figure long entrenched in elite social circles, shattered years of official narrative by claiming that the disgraced financier, Jeffrey Epstein, never died in prison.
You don't think Jeffrey Epstein's dead?
No, I don't. I think he might be alive.
What would lead you to that conclusion?
I'd seen one of those emails, one of the ones that ended up in the files, and I think that prison guard needs to be interviewed. The one that he said he saw the bodies being switched out.
So your honest belief is that Jeffrey Epstein is alive somewhere?
I said it's not my honest belief, but I think it's a possibility.
Where might he be?
Israel, everyone is saying.
This photo on the left is basically drone footage. Someone was flying a drone over Little St. James, Jeffrey Epstein's island, and there was a man who is white with white hair who looks kind of similar, clean-shaven, to Jeffrey Epstein. And he's standing underneath with a security guard, and this was taken after his supposed... So just very curious that a man that looks strikingly similar to Jeffrey Epstein was captured by a drone on his island. And then there's this fun one on the right, which is Jeffrey Epstein prior to being incarcerated and then afterwards. This is recent that this photo was supposedly found. It has been scanned and said that it is not AI generated, and it's him with longer, shaggier hair. It was taken in Israel and grown out a beard. He has sunglasses on, but if you were to look, I mean, it's strikingly similar.
They also found Jeffrey Epstein's Minecraft account. What? Yeah, they found that he was actually a Minecraft YouTuber. It's always the Minecraft YouTubers that are doing this, eh?
I did not know about that.
Yeah, they found an email in the files from YouTube.
Yeah.
It's replying about a comment that he commented on a Markiplier video.
What?
Yeah, so they looked at the channel. Channel's called Guns Ablazing 7378. What makes it so sus is his Minecraft videos, he didn't actually use a voiceover or narration or anything.
Okay.
But the Minecraft skin, Gavin,
Yeah.
is very Jeffrey Epstein. And it's very sick. Look, it is.
No.
And look how it's dressed.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro.
What the?
Messed up,
See, I
man.
thought I knew about the Fortnite, but I'm like, Minecraft too?
Is Jeffrey Epstein still alive? This man right here was spotted walking in Israel, and he has an uncanny resemblance to Epstein. He's walking around with bodyguards. I mean, hello, after all of the speculations and doubts that there was about it being like, you know, legit, taking yourself out kind of situation, and everybody talking about all of the things that were in discrepancy. Let's point out the fact that Epstein, to me, this always looked like, you know, when someone fakes their death and goes into witness protection and they organize those theatrical deaths in public so people know that it really happened. And then the Epstein emails come out and you have all of this evidence. This woman right here is his girlfriend. They have been lying to us. They were like, Ghislaine Maxwell, his girlfriend. No, Ghislaine Maxwell was his right-hand man, inverted, pervy buddy of his, which he played, you know. She's his accomplice. This is Epstein's real girlfriend. Her name is Karina Shuliak, and she is a Belarus-born dentist who became known because her name showed up in the newly released U.S. Department of Justice documents tied to Jeffrey Epstein's estate plans.
We're never going to find this out.
Well, we
You know,
will. We
these
will.
days,
Otherwise, I'm literally going to ask Trump myself. Like, I saw him.
You're going to ask Trump to...
Myself. I saw him on Christmas Eve, and we had a good conversation, and he even gave me his White House pen.
The following is a comprehensive report on the claims, the controversy, and the enduring mysteries of the Epstein file. The interview began with a standard inquiry into the recently unsealed court documents, but the atmosphere shifted instantly when Lady Victoria Hervey pivoted from social gossip to high-level geopolitical intrigue. Speaking to LBC presenter Tom Swarbrick, Hervey did not mince words. She stated unequivocally that she does not believe Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Hervey's theory centers on the idea of a body swap. She argued that the man found unresponsive in the high-security unit of the MCC on August 10, 2019, was not the billionaire, but a substitute. According to Hervey, the entire incident was a staged, intricate operation rather than the result of simple negligence. She referenced what she described as a trip van used to extract Epstein from the facility, suggesting a level of coordination that could only be achieved by individuals with access to the highest levels of the American justice and intelligence systems. The official ruling simply does not add up, Hervey told the stunned host. She pointed to the perfect storm of failures that occurred that night, a narrative previously acknowledged even by former Attorney General William Barr as being too convenient to be accidental. In Hervey's view, the malfunctioning surveillance cameras, the guards who fell asleep and falsified logs, and the sudden transfer of Epstein's cellmate just hours before his death were not symptoms of a broken system, but components of a successful extraction. Perhaps her most explosive claim was her suggestion of Epstein's current whereabouts. Hervey told the LBC audience she believes Epstein could currently be alive in Israel. This specific detail instantly revived years of speculation regarding Epstein's alleged ties to foreign intelligence services. By placing him in Israel, Hervey tapped into a long-running, albeit unverified, theory that Epstein's wealth and influence were protected by a global network that saw him as too valuable or too dangerous to be allowed to die or testify in open court. To bolster her claims, Hervey pointed to newly released emails and documents from the Epstein archive. She alleged that these files contain messages suggesting a guard witnessed suspicious movements of bodies on the night of the incident. She insisted that the individuals mentioned in these communications must be formally questioned to uncover what she calls the full story.
Yeah.